Good morning everybody, welcome back to another bow review. We received a big parcel from Bogar Archery, Peter Bogar from Marcelova in Slovakia. He's a very nice guy, and for the ones they don't know Peter, born in '89, and when you see his statistics, he is competing in flight shooting since a while. 2014 he made first place, 15 first, second place, 16 first place, 17 first, second place, 18 first place. So flight shooting, he knows what he's doing, and he started in 2002 with archery. 2004 he established his first foot archery club in Slovakia. 2008 he attended international archery competitions, and 2012 he established the Slovakian Traditional Archery Association, so he's really busy, really into it. In 2010 he started a cooperation with Vjal Bows and became sole distributor for Asia, Turkey and more countries. 2013 cooperation with a museum in Slovakia. 15 cooperation with the Hungarian Bow Foundation, and so on. So it's a long history. I don't read you now everything because I don't want to bore you, but he's a very interesting guy. And he asked me now if he could send me 2 of his bows, that I can review them. He told Mr. Vjal, and Mr. Vjal said, oh, when you send him over, can you send him one bow from me too? So he can make a review of this one too. The mystery of bow and arrow. So we get 3 bows. So first of all, you get a sleeve, gives you already a point, and another bow. Of course, we need to check now which bow is which, and then we need to decide of which bow we make a review. I mean, not we, I. And Akash, there are your arrows. You have no weight in your hand. I always like this of Vjal bows, and I think Bogar bows are similar. But what little do I know of archery? Ooh, 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 ooh. Ah, that's a pretty one. It looks like an Assyrian bow. Has a leather hoodie, I like this, gives you an extra point. In 36 pounds at 28 inches. This looks like a Tatar with yellow wood, which is not my preferred color, but it's a Vjal bow, and I think this one is the Vjal bow exactly, because Vjal always makes these labels on it with the poundage. He doesn't want to write it on the bow. And it's a 36 pound, so it's a string holder again. Nice. The Hungarian. Oh, nice. Look in red, and you get your hoodie again. That one looks very pretty too. There you have your whipping for safety reasons, and it's a 35 pound, and it's a Bogar bow. Very nice. So, which one should we start? With the Assyrian bow. So what do we get? Get a nice sleeve. I like that. You get a string holder. Very nice. What can I tell you about this Assyrian bow? Let me see. The Assyrian bow, made by Peter Bogar from Slovakia, well-known archer, flight shooter. Purpose is creating a new type, simple, working as a user-friendly bow. On the bow you can find is an old Hungarian writing. We had that. So the bow strength is measured 28 inches. The length of the string is 124 centimeters. From 20 to 50 pounds you can have it. Max draw 32, he advises 31, brace height 17 to 19 centimeters. Price is cheaper, production time is shorter than the Hungarian bow, so this one is a little easy to make, and the price for this pretty bow, you would not expect that, is 229 euros. Shipping I don't know now, and customs inside the EU we don't have anyways. So this is what we get from here. It's extremely lightweight, so once you have this bow in your hand, you think there is nothing in your hand. Handle is nice, almost a little small for me, but still fine. And the bow does 32, that's nice. Knock to knock. String length, we know already. It's 52.5 inches. That's 32, we know what that means. There's an F value of arrow pass. This is the bottom part and this is the top part. Arrow pass on the narrowest point is 20.5 millimeter. That's narrow. Cool. And he said it's easy to string because of the shape. He wanted to make a user-friendly beginner's bow with this, but a still good performing bow. Let's see. So stringing, easy. You make sure that the string lines up above the limbs. That was easy. Oh, nice. Look at this pretty bow. Huh? Looks a little. That's me, maybe. Is it me? No, it's not me. It's a little out of tiller. But nice. Handle feels good. Nice control. Brace height is 18 centimeters, so it's exactly between 17 and 19. It's very thin, but lightweight. Nice. So, talking about lightweight. 350 grams, huh? Not even. 295 grams. Wow. Impressive. For a pretty bow like this, you don't feel anything in your hands. Very good. So, wiggle. Ooh! Stiff. I didn't expect that now because it looks so fragile. And here, yeah, okay, it's a little, but I expected worse now. Very nice. Peter? Pressed. So, oh, handle bends a little, but, okay, so from here you start feeling it a little. So up to here is nice, and then you need to force the bow bit, but it will get a little more flexible with time. Oh, it is silent. Nice. Nice one. Peter? Woohoo. Ooh. 229 euros, my friends. Don't show the group, you will not believe me. So far I draw 30 inches maybe. Feels very good. Out of the box a group with an Assyrian bow. Katra, nice. Wow, so these arrows are now way too heavy, you can feel that. But wow, draw experience and handshake or vibration, but of course the arrows are a little heavy. At 28. My 28 obviously. From here. 34. But the draw smooth. Only the last inch is a little tough. Yeah, the last inch is a little tough. 44.2. In 4 inches we have 10 pounds. Increased draw weight is per inch 2.5 pounds, which is just fine. It's not too much. But now let's look at this pretty bow in draw position. In position. Oh, I like these curves. And at 28, we are already a little beyond. So, at 26, we have the string angle of 60 degrees. I know you all ask with the string angle, I will do a video very soon. Not very soon, but soon. So, 30. Looks like this. Still very relaxed here, everything. Not too much tension somewhere. Looks still pretty. Yeah, 32 you need to force the bow, so I understand. Yeah, still nice. Nice shape, but look at the string angle at 32. You're almost, yeah, not 90 degrees, but quite close to 90. So 32 is maybe a little overkill, but when you go with 31, I think this bow is really good. So especially horse archers, you should have a look. So just for the fun, let's shoot some 29-inch range arrows. So of course, easy peasy. You can do that. This way around might be a bit more tricky because we have slightly bump here in the handle, but your normal Kashai style, feel free. This bow works for it. Works for it. Yeah, whatever. 3 fingers, could you shoot? I think yes. Where you point, the arrow goes. Nice. Very nice. So with these arrows, I feel it a little. You here, and it's not, you don't feel it in the limb, you only feel it in the handle for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds. So a little vibration in the handle, only due to the oscillation of the string. But you can hear it. Let's see, 20 and 30 meters, huh? With the lightweight arrows. Finds the center was a bit wobbly. Ooh! More powerful than expected. Look at this. Wow. Shooting with this bow. Wow. So the heavy arrows. A bit low. So then you see 500 grain are a little heavy. Ooh, that was wobbly. Let's see cutter and string twist. Getting better. These arrows are too heavy. Out of the box, such a nice. Didn't expect that. Now, so this bow doesn't need any warm up with it. Out of the box, you point there, and this bow does its job. You need one arrow that you know what the bow is doing, and then bomber, really good. What I can agree so far with Peter is 31 inch is a nice throw length, 32 needs to be a little forced, and it's an absolute beginner bow. Easy to string, and the comfort while you shoot this bow gives you a safe feeling. So you have this bow in your hand and you feel good with it. That's very good. So we shoot now 500 grain at 31 inches, which would be kind of 41 pound. 178. Oh, I didn't tell you the first measuring. It doesn't matter. 171 with 500 grain arrows, my friends. 175. Wow. And now the bow does want to draw a bit more. 178. I need to change my crony a bit. Not that I shoot my own arrows. Now we shoot 320 grain at 41 pounds. Ooh, 204. 197. 199. We do that. Wow. 229 euros. And slightly impressed. And it's a beautiful bow. Let's see if we draw a bit more. Hey, 205. See, every millimeter draw counts. 203. 198. So I give it 200 foot per second with this grain per pound. And the other ones were 500, so you find your middle ground with 10 grain. Need to check again with the hand shock. You feel a little in the hand, but it's totally normal because you shoot a bow. And the more you draw, the better it feels. And once you do a little katra, you don't feel anything. Oh yeah, nice bow, I like it. Look at these curves. You can see that this limb is bending a little more, that's why he made this the upper one. It's quite, for me, significant, but this bow does the job. Wow, wow, and 229 euros. Peter, respect. You see everything? I show you now in full draw. See, this is a 32-inch arrow. Up to here is nice. The last inch you need to force it. You don't want to do that. Pretty. Katra comes good. You feel even with the 500 grain a little, but it's due to the handle is slightly bending. Even if it's a drop shape, you feel the handle a little moving. And then of course, when the bow relaxes, you feel it a little more. So a bit more beef or maybe a little heavier wood in the handle would maybe help. But not annoying. It's just, wow. And group after group after group. This bow, wow. And just in case you wonder, this is not my new hairband. This is a mosquito repellent band citronella thingy, because we have so many mosquitoes here. It's not normal. It's a fun shooter for sure, and a good one. The heavy arrows. Gauyin. But I do Katra Gauyin. You might forgive me or not. So string twist, Katra. What is down Katra saying? Yeah, would work, but it comes close here. Side Katra, because most Turkish archers nowadays shoot side Katra. Doable. But for me, side down still the lightweight arrows. Nice. That's a fun. So even when you draw only 30 inches, fully fine. But of course, when you want to get the max out of it, 31 inches. Rocket, nice one. Wow. Fast, forgiving, easy to handle. The only thing, even with these arrows, you feel a little in the handle. Center shot. Awesome bow. Thank you, Peter, for building these bows. They remind me a lot of the Vec bow, so one can see where you most probably learned your craftsmanship from. This bow is a beauty, is extremely lightweight, as said. Easy to string, is forgiving, and is accurate out of the box. You don't need a long time to get used to this bow. That's insane. That's a fast one. That's a pretty bow, and as we know, here you see the nice, very thin, sleek sears. We had this once on another asymmetrical Han bow, and it was wobbly. Was this looked the same? And look at this handle, nice drop shape. Has the right size. For me, it's just fine to control. String is very nice. Center serving is nice. So nothing at all to complain about this pretty bow. And here again is the symbol that you see, that one. And there is a description, Bogar 36 at 28. That's all you get. I wish there would be at least written the max draw and maybe the minimum grain per pound per arrow. And not everybody will only have one bow. And then it's always nice to know what the bow is capable. This bow is straight. Even if I strung it the wrong way, you know, with the step-through method, this bow doesn't mind. This bow is stiff, and this bow is stiff. And I didn't expect that now when I saw these narrow, thin limbs here. But this bow performs really well. And draw experience, here 28 nice, 29 nice, 30 nice, 31 nice. And now it bends a little more, so it would go to 32 nicely, but from 31 to 32 you feel it a little. But when 31 inch is a max draw, which you like, and you like the Assyrian design, and it's a short Assyrian bow, so it's not very long, but still does 31 inches. And 229 euros. And the wind cries merry. And of course, the wind. Sure. Packaging, as we know, the bow comes with a string and a sleeve, which would give you 2 points, but you get the string holder, so I will give it 3 points. Put the description in the box. with all the information of your bow, kind of like a warranty card, and maybe a second replacement string. This the worst thing, you go out and the string breaks for whatever reason, then you need to stop shooting. If you have a replacement string with you, you put the second one on it and you order a new one. Then it doesn't matter if it takes 2 weeks, you have the new string, the replacement again, you can continue shooting. I wish every bow builder would put the second string in the package. Handling is hard to string, not straight, to easy to string, very straight. This bow is a breeze to string, and this bow is straight, gives you fully 5. The build, from rough, decent, okay, good looking, perfect. It's a perfect looking bow and has a description, even if it's a little less. But this bow is really well made. You can see the experience. Like Vjal bows, they simply clean, nice, nothing to complain. Seriously, nothing. That's why 5. The basic feel was, what did I write? From very wiggly, handle to small, unbalanced, to no wiggly, great balance. This bow doesn't wiggle, and this bow feels good in your hand out of the box. Fully 5. The draw experience, from rough, gets stiff, doesn't want to bend, very smooth, now stacking, bends nicely. This bow wants to draw, and the recommended draw length is 31 inches, and up to there the bow does perfecto. It does 32, but then it needs a little, you feel it. So there the bow is not willing to bend that much anymore, but up to 31, a breeze, 5 points. And the shooting experience was big hand choke, long vibration, to no hand choke, no vibration. The handle is a little bending when you draw, and it transfers the oscillation of the string into the handle. So when you shoot, you feel it for a little moment. I don't know what you could do to prevent this. I said maybe here a little more mass in the handle, a heavier, but you did everything in one piece in the core. So there is no chance to make this heavier. Size is good. So you have to live with it, especially when you shoot lightweight arrows. So when you go to 8 grain, you will feel it. I guess 10 grain onwards, you don't feel it anymore. But as said, you feel the handle slightly bending, and when you let go, you have a little ding going on in your hand. So four and a half, but because overall it's a really good bow, I give you 5 points. On the limit. So we have a total of 28, which is very good, and price value, I don't even have to think about 229 euros plus a bit shipping, and you get a lightweight bow which does easy 200 foot per second. Draw 31 inches, is easy to handle, even for a beginner. Awesome. When you like this Assyrian design, this bow is it. This gives you control. Wow. So a fully 5. I can't say anything else. This bow is fully worth it. 5. So now we have the rating. Can I say thank you very much, Peter, for sending this bow to me. I am really impressed by this bow. It's a beauty. It's not too long, and you need to have one in your hand. You will not believe it's not even 300 grams. You don't feel this bow in your hand, but you still kick arrows with 200 foot per second out of this bow. In a way, I shot directly groups all the time, and even 30 meters, which I sometimes struggle, as you know, was 2 shots on 30 meters, and I got the center, because this bow makes your life easy. So if you're up for it, Slovakia has a bow for you. Peter, thank you very much. That's all I have to say. Pretty bow. I love that one. So this is a keeper. That's all I have today. Next time we will take a review of this Hungarian bow, and then the Vjal bow, and then we go from there. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.